Hello and welcome to Talk FCB here, and I'm here to explain why the Clasico is so incredibly big and why tomorrow's game is a season-defining match. Not because it's going to decide the destination of the title, but simply because as two sides walk out onto that park tomorrow, they'll know in their own minds that whatever happens at the end of that game will shape the rest of the season in terms of confidence, in terms of the team's momentum, and also in terms of the future of the players and the manager. Every single one of those will feel their place is at stake. They have to do well, they have to succeed, and it is so vitally important that we go out there tomorrow and give absolutely everything in front of 98,000 fans in order to win that game, not only for our own support, not only to go on and win the titles, but simply for the pride of beating Real Madrid in El Clasico and making sure that we get a win this season in a Clasico match after losing the first one. We have to bounce back. We simply have to bounce back. It's as simple as that. We got to go out there, we got to get it right, the tactics have to be spot on. Every single player out there needs to know their role, they need to know what they're doing, they've got to go out there with the right attitude, they've got to be positive, they've got to be confident, they need to keep exactly the same things they've been doing week in, week out, ever since we lost that game in Madrid, and they've got to show that, they've got to show the fans that they really can do it, that they really can do it when they're pushed to the maximum, when they're put on the line, and when they need to win games, they've got to produce. This is the start of the season now, we've rotated, we've gone through bad spells, we've gone through good spells. We're at the period in the season now where we have to shine. We've got to say we're ready for this, we can take the pressure, we can absorb that in ourselves, and we can go out there and show everybody why this season we mean business. It's not a football match, it's a competition. It's absolutely vital out there that we go out there and just prove ourselves. We're Barcelona, we can be the best in the world, we can go and win this league title, and we've got enough quality tomorrow to go out there and absolutely wipe the floor with Real Madrid. That's what we've got to do. We've got to show our quality. The players out there know exactly what they can do. They've got the ability, they've got the work rate, they've got the desire to go and win the game, so go out there and do it. There's absolutely no reason tomorrow why 11 players wearing the claret and blue of Barcelona, why they can't go out there and put in a performance that's going to show the world that we're ready to challenge for things, that we're ready to go to the final at the end of the season and say, you know what, we're in the Copa del Rey final, we can get to the Champions League final, and we got our name on the La Liga trophy. Luis Enrique will set his players up knowing in their own mind that they can go out there tomorrow and they can win it, and they can take a massive step in terms of the title race. They have got to go out there tomorrow with the right mindset, with the motivation to go and win the game, and they've got to deal with it. They've got to deal with the pressures of the game, they've got to deal with the physical aspects, because they're going to have to work hard tomorrow. It's not going to be served on a plate to them. Real Madrid are not going to come out and roll over. We're going to have to work for the win. They're going to have to pressure every ball. They're going to have to get uptight in the centre backs. They're going to have to rustle them up. They have to really, try and pin them back at every opportunity and put them under pressure. That's what we need to do. We need to be on them from the start, get the crowd going, get everyone around them anticipating what the game's going to bring, and when they're least expecting it, hit them hard, hit them fast, and we can win this game, because El Clasico is massive, it's season defining, and it's absolutely vital that tomorrow we come out on top and we get a massive, massive win.